Hello Libra, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I am a spiritual life coach and I help you choose growth. Things are a little bit different today with your reading. We're going to start with the theme from an animal oracle deck, and then I have a new spread for the tarot. We have card number 44, Jackal, the Truth. This card encourages you to live your truth without fear, with total authenticity, and in that, asking for and expecting total authenticity and truth from others. Be very aware of the hidden motives of people this week, and when you can, as much as you can, elicit truth from them. So that means you start from being authentic. You start from being honest with yourself, honest with others about the situation. But it also means that you expect this from others. Okay? There's also a question of legacy with this card. What do you leave behind? What kind of trail are you leaving behind you? Is it a trail of truth? Is it a trail of authenticity? Or is it a trail of deception? There's a question there for you too. Okay, let's get started with your spread. We have 9 of Cups, fulfillment, as the energy where you start. So we're going to do where you start and where you're headed. It feels with this card that the energy is kind of settled and cleared, and you're at this kind of plateau in a way where you're looking down saying, okay, I've finally gotten somewhere. I'm finally somewhere. And you feel this emotionally, like you may be feeling more calm, more at peace, more fulfilled than normal. But fulfillment really has to do with looking back at what you've left behind. That idea of legacy we were talking about in this card. What's behind you? How did you get to this place? What was the process that led you to the feeling you have today? This is not a fleeting feeling of like, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm hungry. This is a deeper feeling of like, I'm here, I'm okay, I've finally gotten here. These cards are asking you to look back a little bit to understand how you've gotten here, because there is some kind of wisdom in being aware of that process. All right, let's look for where you're headed. Got Mother of Roots. Now, I do feel some kind of leadership position with this card, the Mother of Roots, for you, that you're going to be in a place of building, where you can build and nurture something exactly the way you want to. And what I love about this is that water nourishes the earth, water moistens the earth, and because when we water the earth, seeds have a chance to grow. So water helps the earth become fertile and become able to support life. So these emotional experiences that you've been through that have led you to this place of culmination are going to nurture and help you nurture this new phase of growth in your life, where you're going to feel more the leader rather than either the follower or someone, just kind of in the situation. So it's very important to understand where you've come from with these emotional situations so that you can provide proper nourishment to those who come into your path during this phase of leadership. Let's look at some significant energy coming in. 6 of Swords, passage. Anything you've been holding on to is going to be given the space and the opportunity to be released. And I want to bring up this card again, the authenticity and the truth. Are you being really true with yourself about what... I'm sorry. Something energetic just happened where my whole field just, like I almost felt like I was going to faint for a second there. That's really interesting. Whoa. All right. This card is asking you to be very truthful with what you're moving on from. Have you actually already moved on from it and you don't realize? Have you made a complete break and you just maybe keep going back because it's familiar? Why is it that you still feel tethered to the past? There is a big dose of honesty coming through these two cards here. You've got to be very honest with yourself about why you feel you keep looking back to this old self. Why do you think you have a tie to the past or the situation that didn't work out for you? Why do you feel still tied to that? You need to be very truthful with yourself about why. Okay. Sorry, I'm still a little bit shaken by that experience that just came through. Okay, let's look at your healing message. Daughter of Feathers. Kindness, giving of the self for the benefit of the community, but also trustworthiness. Okay, it feels like this is a new partner coming in that is going to be someone that you can trust and someone who will support you with words as well as actions. But in order to do this, to attract this person to you and to hold this person with you, you need to be this energy first. Someone that you can trust. Are you someone that you can trust? Do you always tell the truth to yourself? Are you always authentic with yourself? This jackal energy is so strong right now. I'm scared to hold this card because Libra, everything you're wanting to grow, everything you're wanting to expand hinges upon authenticity with yourself. Being very truthful about who you are now and what you've left behind in order to do that. If you cannot leave those things behind, then you're lying to yourself. If you can't admit to yourself that you're on a different phase and it's time for those people and situations to be out, you're lying to yourself. There is so much support, so many opportunities waiting to open up for you, but it all hinges on you being absolutely truthful as if your life depended on it, okay? So this can be as silly as if you're not feeling like smiling at someone, don't smile. Don't force yourself to do these little things that feel inauthentic, because if you're forcing yourself to do the little things, you will be doing the big things. Okay, and it is through saying no to the little things that we can say no to the big things. All right. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I'm a little scared to ask, but let's see if there's anything else. Do not doubt the power of your authenticity. When you show up authentic, it has a very deep, profound impact on those around you. And even those who are habitual liars will be forced to show you their truth by the force of your authenticity. It's like this card calls them out and they can't hide from it, okay? So don't underestimate the power of your authenticity. And I feel like that's why they almost just knocked me off my chair, because this is so strong. They don't want you to miss it. Do not doubt the power of your authenticity, Libra. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. I'll look forward to seeing you next time and hopefully be able to stay on my chair. Have a great week, Libra.